Hello, this week we're moored in Appley Bridge in Lancashire. But before we start, just in case you're new to the channel, let me introduce ourselves. We're Paul and Anthony, and we live on a narrowboat, and this is our old boy Dexter. We've tried to go green by converting to an electric narrowboat. Anthony still works part-time and I create art and videos that follow our journey. It can be a real challenge at times, but every day is an adventure and we've met some amazing people along the way. Why not follow us on our journey?
It's 8 days since I had my surgery in Liverpool. The right eye I can open it more, but I still can't see a thing out of it, just shadows and light. But I think that's normal because I've had a gas bubble inserted in my eye. I'd need to go back in about, 10 days to have another check on my eyes. And hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be fine. I'm a bit worried because I'm falling behind with pet commissions. I've contacted my customers and hope they understand. But when there's deadlines and birthdays, it does cause a bit of anxiety.
A purple boat passed us, and you may recognise this boater, so I walked up to see if he needed any help.
I've just helped David Bramley at Deep Lock here at Appley Bridge. It's only about a 100-yard walk from the boat, if that. I didn't exert myself too much because I shouldn't be doing any pushing or lifting. Because I'd let him do it on his own. He's had a mammoth task from Liverpool city centre yesterday. Got all the way to Burscough in a day, that's amazing. And he's trying to get back to Middlewich because he's got work.
This is the old disused lock at Appley Bridge and we're moored just this side of Deep Lock. And you may recognise the red boat in front. Yeah, it's Tony and Karen on Firenze. We've been travelling with them now on and off for about 7 months.
Another beautiful spring day. You're back from work, aren't you, Anthony?
Yeah.
Tired?
I've got to cook now as well.
Oh. Yeah, he's been shopping. I can't tow the cart because I'm not supposed to do any pulling or lifting or even bending. And I'm a rubbish cook, and that's why Anthony's doing dinner. But if he'd have left instructions, I'm sure I could have done dinner. My eye feels really sore today. I've been editing for a couple of days, but I'll do a couple of hours of edit and then have to lie down for a bit. We're sick of this weather now. Bring us sunshine.
And just like that, the next day we get sunshine.
As you can see, we're in the van. We just walked up. It takes about 20 minutes with Dexter, bless him. Would take 10 minutes on our own, but it's slow.
Well, you say that, but you do a bit of shuffling as well, don't you? So?
Don't do shuffling. It's windy. It's cold for the time of year. We're heading to Cedar Farm Galleries to meet our boating friends, Emma, and her friend, boating friend, which is...
You can see I'm easily distracted. It's
that?
Emma's friend, Jules.
Thanks, darling.
We're with Emma and Jules, our new friends from the Channel 4 pre-film party, aren't we? And we had no idea that Emma was based in Parbold. Jules, in Maudsley. What's the chances? Just down the road.
After travelling for 7 months with Tony and Karen, it was our last night together. And we had one last catch up with dinner and drinks. Here's a look back at our time together over the last 7 months. We came across Tony and Karen on our travels 6 months after we'd first met them on the Peak Forest Canal. We nearly didn't stop and we're so glad we did.
Oh, we could do.
Didn't it rain? Didn't it rain?
Yeah, it's been horrific, hasn't it?
We were just about to set off when it opened the heavens.
We had drinks and snacks with her friends George and Denise, who are now friends of ours. and then we moored in one of our favourite locations ever, Kinver.
And then something appeared on his shoulder.
Look at this, where are we? Gran Canaria? Benidorm? Italy? No, we're near Wolverhampton. Look, it's absolutely gorgeous. And we're having drinks. Where's Anthony? There he is. We're having drinks and canapes. Well, it's garlic bread before the main course. What a beautiful evening.
See you later.
We moored in some stunning places and we had plenty of drinks, plenty of snacks and plenty of laughs.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do you want to here or do you want in front of us? There's a spot. Probably here straighter.
I think it is fine if that's all right with you guys.
Well, we've had a lovely night at the pub and we're heading back to the boat. It's another one of those evenings.
Well, Tony and Karen are in the first lock and there's a boat in front of us, but they very kindly said that we can go next because they're travelling with friends and they want us to travel with our friends, which is really nice, isn't it? I can also hear you on your walkie-talkie, which is funny.
Yeah.
And when you're with friends and you get stopped dead in your tracks by a fallen tree, what do? Just laugh about it and you chill.
Only looking for salami.
Well, there's nothing to do but have a brew. Come on board.
And it's Tony and Karen that got me hooked on early morning cruises. Anthony still needs some convincing.
Morning. You alright, Karen? Stay there. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. What a lovely bag as well. Look at this. Christmas delivery.
Happy Christmas.
Hello, I'm Drew and Karen. Alright. Karen! Are you still living on a narrowboat?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is the downside, isn't it? Having to travel in the...
It's alright.
It's been nice travelling with Tony and Karen. We've had many a cup of coffee and maybe a glass or two of red wine.
They're brilliant for the windows, I think.
Yeah, it's going to quit what a week is. Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Hello, Dexter.
It's not so often you can moor up in the middle of nowhere and have this. Hot cross buns.
Buns.
Look at those. What's this you've got on your feet, Karen?
Crocs.
I'm going to leave you at this point, Tony, just in case the barriers don't come up.
And we'll never forget our trip together into Liverpool.
Thank you, mate.
You're welcome.
Lovely. Cheers.
Boaters don't like drinking. But look at this.
They were all half bottles when we got them.
Were they really?
Yeah.
Tony and Karen are already off in front of us. They're very keen. Well, thank goodness I stepped forward then to turn the camera on because we heard this splat and a seagull just plopped its business right where I was stood. They got covered in it. Tony and Karen are panicking. I'm hoping we've got loads of time. Still bloody following us, those two. You're not
going
rid of
past?
them yet. Thanks, Tony.
How long do you reckon we've got now?
About a mile and a half.
Oh, brilliant.
We've had an amazing time and made lifelong friends. We're certainly going to miss them, and we know Dexter is.
Well, that's it. Tony and Karen are off. I might not see them for a long while. See you soon. crying, honest. It's really difficult when you travel with somebody for nearly a year and then they go their separate ways, but that's normal, isn't it? And, you know, sometimes it's nice. I think they'll enjoy having their own space. Someone's nicking our boat. The biggest shock is I've never seen Anthony up this early when he's off work.
I haven't slept all night.
Really not?
No.
Right, we're moving the boat. Well, Anthony's moving the boat because we get a nicer view. There's a little bit of a mound out the duck hatch, just 100 feet in front of us. Look at that view. Beautiful, isn't it? Well, look who it is. Friends have just arrived. They've tracked us down. They're having dinner with us tonight. How nice is this? We were going to drive to Parbold, but they've brought their boat to us at Appley Bridge. Fabulous. It's Debbie and Saul from Barely Floating. Are you busy in the galley again, Anthony?
I'm always busy in the bloody galley.
What are you doing, Chuck?
I'm making a Indian-based gravy
Oh,
for
nice.
curry tonight.
Yeah.
Saul and Debbie are joining us.
We've got visitors, haven't we?
We have Saul and Debbie from Barely Floating.
Yeah.
Can I put the music on now, Chuck?
Still no vision of my right eye. I'm not allowed to drive for a couple of weeks at least. So I'm walking from the boat to Appley Bridge Post Office and Village Stores. It's about a 25-minute walk from where we are. Right. Hope I don't get lost. We're walking down the towpath.
Just going out for a dog walk?
Yeah, and we've just been talking about our diet starting tomorrow, which is great. Because Debs has made us lemon drizzle. Oh,
That is my favourite cake.
Have you made it or has Saul made it?
I made it. He's got a trot on.
Yeah, now he's
Seeing some cake.
thinks the cake's for him.
There's nothing for you here.
I don't think you can have lemon drizzle,
Oh,
Dexter.
you might be able to have a little taste. Go on then. Come on. No. Not looking at you. Oh, do you know what I need to do?
I've got one good eye and I'm taking a boat into Deep Lock. We've got help from Saul and Anthony's at the lock as well. Wish me luck. Got a long cruise today, haven't we? About 20 minutes, half an hour.
If that.
What a beautiful day. Welcome
Lovely
to the
spring day.
English spring. This is why everywhere's so green. So, we got to the water point at Gathurst, filled with water. Just as we got to the water point, there was a boat coming down and they wanted to use the water point. We felt really bad because it usually takes an hour for our water tank to fill. So we spent about 40 minutes there. It's 3/4 full and we're coming back at the weekend and we thought it's not fair for them to wait because they've had a really long journey today. Anyway, I went round with a bit of cake that our lovely friend Debbie had made last night and it's delicious, but we're trying to be good.
No way we could eat a full cake to ourselves.
I bet there is. And they were really grateful and then gave us some chocolate tonic tea cakes, some hazelnuts with chocolate in, and some peanuts. So we came away with more than we took round.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, but thank you.
Nice. Although I'm definitely not meant to be eating stuff like that.
No.
I'm
Well-
back at the gym tomorrow.
They're going into Liverpool. They've waited to do it for 4 years, so we've told them all our tips for the week. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. It's chucking it down with rain, as you can see. Dexter's inside, he's not daft. And we've got the generator running because we're on about 45%.
We're on 50 odd now, but
No,
we
50
might
odd.
as well keep it running. We're definitely not going to get this solar today.
No.
We've had our stern thrusters fixed. Yay! We've been waiting for some controllers to come in. Steve, as promised, came today and has sorted it all out. So, yep, we're back with stern and bow thrusters.
Real?
Just in case we need them. We don't very often use them, but just in case.
Yeah. So there's your update. We're heading back to Appley Bridge. I wanted to go through
deep lock because that's one of my favourite moorings ever. But like Anthony said, if we're more at the top before the swing bridge, or just after the swing bridge, we're right near the car park because we've got bags of rubbish to get rid of. And you're at work tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, can't wait.
Can't believe how small we look at it.
Can't wait to sleep in my van.
Right, I'm going to turn this off because it's cold and it's wet and we can't wait to moor up, get the covers up and get the kettle on.
Might even get firelit.
Yeah, might get firelit. We're going to attempt to wind here at Appley Bridge, but I don't think it's big enough for a 60-foot boat. We'll soon find out.
I think it's fine.
How confident are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I reckon about an 8.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, I think a 7.
No.
I told you it'd be easy.
Yeah, whatever. Not a single bow thrust to use either.
Anthony's been down in the engine bay cleaning it. Look at that, it's spotless. Done a good job there, Anthony. I'd have done it, apart from my eye.
Yeah. Don't do it properly when it's done.
Ah, we met those two on the water point yesterday. Lovely couple. On the way to Liverpool. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you a little obsessed with the solar, Anthony? He's not checking it every 5 minutes when the sun's out, are you?
Not at all.
No. I've just heard a common grasshopper warbler. Can't be that common because I've never heard one in my life. That's amazing. It just does sound like a grasshopper. Well, look who it is. It's only Colin and Debbie on Woody. Ah, old friends, not seen for a while. I was starting to feel a bit down, to be honest. Tony and Karen were gone and Anthony was at work, and because of my eye I can't do any artwork and I can't do any magic shows. So I went for a nice evening walk to clear the air and I felt much better. And because this artwork has finally been gifted, I can now reveal it. I love this one. Ready? This is Charlie. Beautiful. We feel like nothing's going right at the moment. Anthony's had to have his van repaired, me with my eye, and now Dexter. We're taking him to the vets. He's really slowing down. He's due for his Librella injection today anyway, but we're just hoping it'll be alright. He's not really eating his food. Fingers crossed he'll be okay. Bless him. You had your injection? You're going to be around in a few days like a pup. We'll see. You ready? 1, 2, 3. You in? Right, we're leaving Appley Bridge. I've just pushed the bow out. Oh, so much more relaxed than when we first started boating. We're going up to Dean Lock. We're going to fill with water first, and then we're going to hang on for Saul on his boat so we can help him through the lock. Here we go. It's quite late because we've just got back from walking Dexter. Had a bite to eat. Oh, and doing the thumbnail for this week's vlog. Completely forgot there was a swing bridge at Appley Bridge just 100 yards in front of us. Anthony's gone to set it. I just called Saul and said, you may as well follow us down now so you can get through this bridge, because it's not easy doing a swing bridge on your own. Oh, it's a beautiful evening. Anthony's full of a cold though. And we've got the Wigan flight tomorrow, 21 locks. In fact, we've got a few locks at Wigan before the Wigan flight. I
think we've got 25 locks to do tomorrow. It's beautiful seeing around here, look at this. Just look at that, a carpet of wild garlics, that's beautiful. Saul's filling up at the water point, so we're just moored here. Got Dexter off so we can have a little wander. Got myself a bite to eat, an apple, and we'll help Saul through the lock.
This is the water point at Dean Lock, and in the background you can see the M6 motorway. The plan here is after filling with water we're going to carry on through Dean Lock and moor about a mile down the canal at Gathurst, because we've got a long trek the following day going up the Wigan flight. One of our first videos was filmed at this water point 4 years ago when we first moved on to a narrowboat, and it was just before we headed off to the Peak Forest Canal. It took us about another hour to fill with water and then we were on our way.
Wow, it's a long time since we've been this way. It's about 4 years, isn't it?
Yeah. Beautiful.
We like Gathurst. And there's nobody here. Well, I'll tell you what, it's absolutely freezing. It took about an hour to fill with water. We're mooring up here at Gathurst and we're going to get the covers up and get the fire lit. It's freezing, isn't it? Wow, look at that sky, beautiful.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe. It's completely free, and please keep your comments coming. Don't forget to give the video a like, and we'll see you next week.